This week on the Rutgers basketball story, we take a look back at the first Big Ten road victory in Rutgers men's basketball history, a thrilling upset over neighboring Penn State. It's a sure sign of progress, reinforcing the notion that this ain't your father's Rutgers basketball program. Coach Steve Pikiell's commitment to defense makes Rutgers a tough team to play against, and by his side is defensive guru Jay Young. Plus, we'll fly with Coach C. Vivian Stringer and her Scarlet Knights and see what life is like on the road. And watch out for Sharita Parker, an academic All-Big Ten selection last season, whose work ethic and humor are unparalleled on her team. You're watching the Rutgers basketball story.
Man, let's go out here and fight, man. Let's leave on the road feeling good, man. Win on three. 1, 2, 3. Win.
This state, this place, is built on history, on the sacrifices of men and women who came before them.
Gets it off at the bar! He ties it up!
The Washington Mystics select Kalia Copper from Rutgers University.
Their stories are written on the court, this weight room, and in these classrooms.
1, 2, 3, dance!
Oh, bring it in. Let's
All right,
go, fellas.
on three, dance. 1, 2, 3.
Dance.
Good job. Good job, good job. I love it, I love it, I love it.
These teams, these coaches, their story is still being written in an historic new era for Rutgers athletics, defying all expectations and building for greatness.
Be tuned in.
This is the Rutgers basketball story.
You guys got to make a decision now to end it, right? You got to come out of that locker room. You just got to end this losing streak. That's simple. That's simple. Let's go defend on three. 1, 2, 3. Let's go, baby.
Name is Jay Young, and I'm the assistant coach here with the men's basketball team. I encompass a lot of things, mainly, recruiting, which is a big chunk of our responsibilities, and then, obviously assisting in all aspects of the program, practice, game day prep, scouting, and player development.
Your shoulders are lower than match. You're up all the time. I'm sliding with your feet.
Coach Young's my man. He's the defensive guru. He knows what he's talking about. When he first got here and he was teaching us like how to be on the eye and stuff like that, I just thought that it was bogus. This stuff would never work. But when we do it right, it actually works. And we're becoming a good defensive team. So I appreciate everything he's done for us.
They've done a terrific job rebounding, defense. Those are the stats that you see that have completely changed. And that's what they're building their culture on. Defense travels.
You gotta play at a high level defensively and keep the teams to a low scoring number. So that's our main thing. Before every game, we always talk about keeping teams under 55, 60 points. And as long as we do that, we can always win. So the way he got us playing defensively and helping each other out is definitely a main reason for why we've been able to win so much.
Good job. That a boy, G.
I was with Coach Pikiell for the last 11 years. Had a great relationship with him, and when he came here, I was fortunate enough that he offered me a position on his staff. I love working with him. I loved the last 11 years that we had together at Stony Brook and wanted to continue that here at Rutgers.
And Jay Young, again, is one of the best, coaches I've been around in my time.
I'm sure, Coach Young, defense, that's his thing, and he's took us a long way. B-Night helps us a lot, He just small things that you wouldn't even think about, he tells you about, to help improve your game.
I think there's so many benefits to Rutgers if you're a recruit. First of all, our proximity to New York City, to the largest media market in the world. It's the opportunity to play in arguably the best college basketball in the league. And then, as you mentioned, academically, it's one of the great public institutions in the country. So I think we've got so many positives here at Rutgers where we're going out and telling the recruits just what a great place this is.
There's Steve Pikiell, who did such an outstanding job in 11 years at Stony Brook.
Already changing the culture here at Rutgers.
He has turned out to be the folks here in Piscataway are excited about this man.
Yeah, the road is always challenging no matter who you're playing. Obviously, packed houses, sellouts, national TV. Like I say to our guys, it's exciting. And, you know, it's what you come to college for, to play against the best on the road in front of the best fans, you know, in the world. So challenging but exciting. We're going to be well prepared for these games, and we're going to fight.
State College, Pennsylvania. Another road challenge, another chance to fight, another chance to win for Deshaun Freeman, Nigel Johnson, and the rest of the Scarlet Knights.
Let's go out here and fight, man, and let's leave on the road feeling good, man. Win on three, 1, 2, 3, win.
Program has never won a Big Ten road game. That's the next milestone they'd like to get here today.
Rutgers looked inspired and ready in the early going.
Rutgers gets the first points from Issa Cham, the 6'9" true freshman from Senegal, buries a 3.
C.J. Geddes exerted his will down low for RU.
Nice turnaround right hand by Deshaun Freeman, the captain, top rebounder, but he also gives them 11 points per game.
Corey Sanders was fearless, going to the hoop with a vengeance.
Shot clock winding down. There's Sanders. Good finish. Very good rebounding team, so it's important that Penn State does hit their shots today.
Corey Sanders was certainly hitting his.
Kept alive by Freeman. 3 on the shot clock. Sanders along 2. Got it just ahead of the horn. Now off the turnover. Sanders spinning out of control. Kept it alive. Good handoff pass. And Omarui, the freshman small forward from Canada, converts.
Junior guard Mike Williams made his 3rd start of the year, and he made the most of the opportunity. The New York native knocked down 2 threes and scored 8 points in the first 20 minutes. But the big story of the first half was the Scarlet Knights' hustle, relentless defense, and unquestioned tenacity.
They've done a terrific job rebounding, defense. Those are the stats that you see have completely changed. And that's what they're building their culture around. Defense travels.
I want to make it a program, you know, that competes, and we compete for NCAA tournament bids, and we compete for Final Fours and national championships. That's what they do in this league.
Hey, right from the start. Right from the start. You got right. Hey, we communicate, we get one. Get one on 3, 1, 2, 3, get one.
That elusive first Big Ten road win was there for the taking, and the Scarlet Knights did not want to let it out of their grasp. The execution was stellar. The effort was even better, punctuated by a defense that continued to grind. With Coach Steve Peichel orchestrating from the sidelines, the players took it up a notch in every way, while Corey Sanders took matters into his own hands on the offensive end of the floor with some splendor thrown in.
I'm going to try another one here. And number 10 is good. Sanders.
Play of Mike Williams was spirited against the Nittany Lions. His determination jumped off the stat sheet. His will to win was contagious as Rutgers opened up a 10-point second-half lead.
Stay with it. Stay with it. Every point.
Deshaun Freeman came through in the clutch.
Good battle here. Freeman falling away. Right on the money. That was a big shot by Deshaun Freeman.
Not to be outdone, Sanders scored a game-high 25, 2 on this acrobatic drive.
Another offensive rebound, that time Mike Williams. Freeman left alone underneath. Patient possessions now for Rutgers as Sanders drives late in the shot clock. Tipped up and in by Freeman. Give him 2 right at the rim.
Anxious moments for Rutgers fans down the stretch, but not for Sanders.
Ball has been in Sanders' hand a lot, and that's why the sophomore is really finding a groove.
It was nip and tuck as a 13-point Rutgers lead dwindled to 2 before Sanders connected on a jumper. After Penn State made a 3 and Sanders made 1 of 2 free throws, it all came down to this.
5.1 to go. Here comes Tony Carr, spinning. Missed it. And Rutgers, they hang on for a 70-68 win, the first road win in conference play as a member of the Big Ten.
What a win for a program that may be a sleeping giant.
I think it's awake now, you know, so I think people know we're going to be pretty good, and I'm proud of that fact. And we got a lot of, again, room to grow, but I really feel we can get there, and we can get there quickly.
When I look at your staff, what's intriguing to me is you've got 6 former collegiate players, 5 who played point guard, and 6 who were captains. Do you think that's meaningful in terms of leadership?
I really do. I mean, I think those are important things. I call us Point Guard University. So for those point guards out there, it can't be a better place to come and play.
I don't sleep, I work. And I enjoy basketball. I was blessed at a young age to play for a Hall of Fame coach. I was in the gym, I bleed it, I love it, and that's what I want my players to represent.
So the fact that those guys were great players is certainly a benefit to them, but more importantly, they're really, really good coaches.
Go on our website, look at their bios, and you'll be blown away. Carl Hobbs, associate head coach, has won 2 national championships at UConn. There's not many guys throughout the country that's done that. Brandon Knight, a legendary player, and he's becoming a heck of a coach as well.
We got so much experience on our coaching staff, and I feel that makes us so much dangerous because they know exactly what it takes to win.
They didn't play, they didn't coach at a high level and win championships. So, I mean, all we can do is take from them and learn.
And I just love having somebody else as a guard on our coaching staff.
Here comes Sanders. Lays it up and in.
Sanders athletic.
Nigel Johnson leading the team in scoring.
Nigel Johnson, then the steal, stroll, and slam.
Stolen by Nigel Johnson. Freeman.
Sanders, you know, Brandon Knight, who was a great point guard, not just a good point guard, a great point guard. He told me before the game, he said, Corey, he's the best athlete that I ever coached at the point guard position. And then you and I got a chance to watch him in warm-ups. Yeah. I believe we got to go ahead and believe Brandon on that one because he puts his elbows way above the rim.
On the run out, Sanders with the block. Sanders in transition. Johnson reverses and scores.
Johnson, he'll try a 3. It's good.
You have to have a game plan when you take over a program like this, from the president to the dean of students to the dormitories to the gymnasium to the facilities people to your staff that you hire. You have to have a game plan. Everyone's got to be on board to make it a special place. Pat Hobbs, he shared that same vision, enthusiasm too. And I was ready for this challenge. I'm so excited about this job, and I hope I'm a Scarlet Knight for a long time.
En route to Minnesota, the Scarlet Knights follow their familiar routine. For some, the excitement of travel never wears thin.
The places I've been with basketball, traveling to the Virgin Islands, El Paso, Texas, to some states and places you might never imagine to go to, that's been an awesome part of my experience.
Flying in comfort gives the players a chance to enjoy the view or buckle down on their studies.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Minneapolis. Local time is 3:58. Remember, we're in Central Time here. Enjoy your stay in Minneapolis. Best of luck to you girls tomorrow on the game, and we shall see you tomorrow. Back to Newark.
This is life on the road in the Big Ten. For Coach Stringer, it's nothing new, but every team is unique, and every trip helps create special bonds which turn a team into a family.
You're meeting on the 3rd floor by the elevator, so we can walk over to the Pope of the Tower. Okay, everybody set? Let's go. Headed to the restaurant to go get some food. I think this might be the best steakhouse around. Thanks. You know, just preparing our mom for the game tomorrow, getting ready.
Well, come on down to the steakhouse and grab you a tasty steak. You know, they have different types of steaks. Steaks wrapped with bacon, chicken wrapped with bacon. And I promise you, you'll be full satisfied.
Treated to the best steaks Minnesota has to offer, the Scarlet Knights were reinvigorated and ready to take on the city.
Frida, stop, yo, stop. And they 191. Sriracha is cute. Some ones, but these are only $8. Hello? Yes. All right. Have a good night. You too. All right. It's Dean Jefferson. You guys good? Where's Kate? Kate. Kate, let me see your face. Thank you.
I'll take the cracked eggs with this is ham and sausage, scrambled hard.
Well rested and well fed, the Scarlet Knights loaded up once again on game day to face their conference opponent. Though the miles were long, they were not hard, a testament to the university's commitment to their student athletes, a commitment to excellence not just on the banks, but on any court and under any lights.
Family on 3, 1, 2, 3, family.
What is your biggest takeaway about this Rutgers win?
It was just solid from top to bottom on both sides of the basketball. See, Vivian Stringer had her team clicking on all cylinders.
See Vivian Stringer, 976 college wins, over 450 on the banks here at Rutgers. And Rutgers with arguably its biggest win of the season.
How much did he believe in each other?
Sharita Parker possesses such quickness with the basketball. She just explodes to the rim. She is just dynamic offensively for Rutgers.
My name is Sharita Parker. I'm a guard, point guard, shooting guard, wherever she needs me, I'll be that. I'm a junior, and I'm a communication major. Where did basketball start for me? Well, just something that a lot of girls didn't play, and I wanted to be unique. My first coach, he told me that, listen, you can't play basketball without education. And that was something that I stuck with from that day till now. My academic advisor, Mo, she provided me with some really good tutors who actually really helped me to make the Big Ten academic team, which I was really proud of, coming from where I come from. Whew, E's and A's. So I'm really, I was shocked, I was happy, but I was proud of myself, and it kind of told me you can do it, you're not dumb, you can do this.
Who's the funniest person on the team?
That's definitely Sharita. She's comical. I mean, if you're having a bad day, Sharita's kind of the person to kind of turn everything around and make it better. And Sharita.
That's a no-brainer. Sharita's definitely the comedian on the team.
Oh, you'll see from her interview that she's the funniest person on the team.
You're looking at her. You've been laughing the whole time, I wanted to come to Rutgers because of Coach Stringer. She's a Hall of Famer. It doesn't get no better than that. And I've been watching Rutgers since I was little, you know, so I kind of knew how everything was. But the way they also played, I kind of thought they matched the way I play as well. Rutgers, they produce a lot of people into the WNBA, and I'm just like, that's my opportunity, so I went with that. Where they came from, like Cappy said, you know what I'm saying? We ain't earned this. They earned this. We gotta keep it going. Oh man, I love our fans. They're very dedicated, no matter what the record is. It's just amazing, you know, hearing them cheer for us, whether we up or down. It just gives you that courage. We're just not playing for ourselves, but we also playing for our fans as well.
Representing Sharita Parker, my baby girl.
I told myself there's not a lot of people out there that get the opportunity that me and my teammates have, so I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna do the best that I can do.
So we take this opportunity to honor Kay, but to honor you, because you're a survivor. You stood up, you'll never give up, and we stand with you. And so we just want to say thank you, because these young women that are playing this game of basketball, these parents that are coming, they need to know that it has no age, it has no race, no gender. You know, cancer is cancer, and this breast cancer is something that affects so many of us. And so let's all applaud these women who are survivors, and to know that we're, you know, step for step with you, locking hand in hand. We will never give up. We will continue to raise awareness, and we will continue to fight. And that's what this game is all about, and that's what life is all about. So we want to thank all of you from the bottom of our hearts. Thank you very much.
Don't miss out on seeing the Scarlet Knights light up the rack during these upcoming home games.